So their first day, what do you do on their first day and with onboarding to ensure that they have a great start and they have a great they're looking forward to their beginning of this next step of their career with RDS same day delivery?
Well, I'll take it one step back. I remember 2 years ago when I hired Diana from El Salvador, I spent about 35% of my time with her over a 4 to 6 week period. So once their first day looks this way, Diana is onboarding. I don't get involved in the onboarding process. However, we have learned to do a few things that I'm going to share with you.
So sorry, Diana is now who was your first WBN or one of your first WBN assistants. She's now onboarding all of the new assistants that have come on.
Yeah, so she started, you know what, let's go there for a second. She started as inbound customer service, and I quickly recognized she could be my executive assistant. And part of her job as the executive assistant is to onboard she's the liaison for Work Better Now and your team. And she is with me usually when I select them. And then when we onboard them, she trains each and every one of them for about 2 weeks for inbound customer service before we deploy the WBN person to another role. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. Gotcha.
So what does that onboarding look like? We'll interview, Diana's interviewing them. She wants to see their workspace. She wants to see how many monitors they have on their desk. She wants to understand the headphones or earphones they're going to use. And she's scanning through all this type of equipment because Diana understands each and every role we have requires more desktops. We don't want anyone just working from their laptop. It becomes, it's not productive, it's not efficient, and it doesn't give the WBN person or any team member any joy working from 1 or 2 screens. Every WBN person on our team has at least 3 screens. Then from there, we make sure that we get them, the WBN person, on this 55-inch screen TV right here in my conference room, and each one of my team members comes in and says hello. And there's a 3 to 5 minute conversation about, hey, my name is this, what do you do in the company, et cetera, et cetera. And Diana coordinates that with my team. So for me, before, I think this has to happen. Who's ever going to onboard, in my experience, should be with me on the interviews. This way that person feels like the new hire has a buddy or somebody that they feel connected to in the company. And then their first day of employment, they're now interacting on Zoom with my team members. And then Diana also gives them another buddy, right? Because Diana is not going to hold their hand or support them all the way through, but she's helping for that transition. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Is that buddy, is that somebody in their department or not necessarily?
Yeah, no, somebody in their department. That's a great question. So there's another step to the Zoom process. Now that that new person from WBN just met everybody inside my office, we have to do the same thing for the 7 people that I have that are working in different countries. So Diana coordinates. It could be a one-on-one Zoom, or it could be